When we think about ads, we also oftentimes think about money being invested. A lot of money being invested. You see a lot of brands such as Nike, IKEA, Adidas are spending millions of dollars on advertising. And then you think to yourself, how the fuck I'm going to do ads against these companies? And that is why I made this video. I'm going to show you a meta ads campaign I ran for one of my clients with a little budget as $50. Well, it's actually 50 euros. So in dollars would be something like $65. And you're going to be amazed about the results we had. Now, the first thing we did is meta ads campaigns. And you have to understand that meta ads campaigns are a little bit different than any other campaigns. For example, if you do Google campaigns, your campaigns are strictly and only optimized for keywords, right? But in this case, we have the good thing that if we create engaging content, we can drive more customers into the local store, in this case, the restaurant. What we did as an agency is we went to this restaurant and we recorded different videos and different clips, as you can see right now. Now, I was there for around 2 hours or so. Since I arrived in the restaurant, I was handling with all of my ideas and I was trying to record a video because, of course, a restaurant is one of the most difficult areas to record videos and record ads. The reason being is because there are customers. So customers want to eat and we cannot let the people not eat, of course. So what we did is wait for a 5-minute break in the restaurant where not a lot of people were ordering, and we use that time to record the videos with different kinds of users in the video. The video is completely in Spanish, but you will see the video right now.
Hola, perdona, ¿es aquí donde hace las pulsas al horno de leña?
Sí.
¿Pero cuánto vale?
6,50 todos los miércoles.
6,50, ¿dónde está el horno de leña? Que no lo veo.
Mira, lo tienes.
Uy, pues sí. Perdona, ¿tú me vas a hacer la pizza al horno de leña?
Sí, yo se la hago.
¿Pero va a salir buena o no?
Bien bueno.
Mira, si no sale buena no te la voy a pagar, ¿eh?
Va a salir bueno, se lo garantizo.
Eso espero. Podéis ver cómo me estaban haciendo la pizza y la verdad que tenía muy buena pinta. Cuando vi la carta vi que tenía una pizza de gambas al pil y es esa exactamente la que me pedí. Y aquí tenéis el resultado. Recomiendo al 100% ir a Bar La Palma y probar sus pizzas porque por tan solo 6,50 están buenísimas.
Okay, as you can see, the video is specifically the cameraman entering into the restaurant. They will ask something, specifically, I'm going to translate this for you. They will ask him for, is this a restaurant where they serve pizzas for only 650 euros? And they say, yes, why? And the cameraman again says, what is the wood-fired oven? The girl again says, he's right there. And they say, okay, I didn't see it. And the cameraman, starts talking to a woman. And basically what they're talking about is, hey, are you the one that is going to make my pizzas? I say, yes. And the cameraman again says, I hope the pizza is good because otherwise I'm not going to pay for it. And then the girl that's doing the pizza says, I guarantee that this is the pizza you will like. Then the editing shows a little bit about how the pizza is made. And then the cameraman is showing cheap pizzas after they are made, okay? And it shows how delicious is that pizza, okay? Now, I understand you don't know anything about Spanish, but I wanted to show this video as an example of an ad. Now I'm going to go into the dashboard and I'm going to show you exactly the ads, how they run for only a $50 budget. Well, actually a $65 budget, sorry. So let's go straight into it. Okay, as we can see here, this is the dashboard. Well, this is not the dashboard, this is TikTok. And we firstly uploaded the video organically to TikTok and Instagram, and TikTok did really, really well. As you can see here, we did 150,000 views. That is insane. So it worked really, really well. You see, it's the first video we posted, okay? And then we did another one as a review, okay? But as you can see here, I'm going to show you, there's a lot of comments here. This is completely organic. And then when we tested this ad, then we tried different campaigns, okay, in meta ads actually. And I'm going to show you one by one, okay. I firstly tried doing bookings through calls, okay. So what I wanted to do mainly is just, as you can see here, this is the ad set. This is 3 ads. I only had 3 ads. And then the one that worked the best is actually this one, okay, as I showed you earlier. We had 4 calls. And then I was talking to the business owner, and they were saying that they have a lot of people in there, so they have some problems that normally they don't get to answer all the phone calls. Okay, so what I did is, okay, I stopped this campaign and then I started another one. Okay, so we had 4 calls placed, so we spent 14 euros. Okay, so 50 around 30% of the budget already um was already spent with this test. Okay, so really bad for the for the test. Then we went another one where we did reserves in a landing page that we built for this for this restaurant. So I'm going to show you exactly the the landing page I did for the restaurant. Okay, so as you can see, this is the landing page. We have a hero, a button to book a table, and if you go, this is the this is the booking. Okay, and then we have the menu. Okay, this is the main menu. Okay, for the pizza, as I said, 6.50 euros is really cheap. And then we have some frequently asked questions. This is all in Spanish, and then some Google reviews. Okay, this is a plugin that we're using from the Google, and then another booking system here. So really, the landing page is really easy to use, really straightforward to booking tables. Now we didn't get to have any bookings, as you can see here. I'm going to show you. This is exactly the same. We had 3 ads, and the ad that worked the best had 9,000 views, as you can see here. Okay, so it's exactly the same. We spent 20 euros extra on this exact campaign, and we didn't get any results. As you can see, website complete registration, that would be basically the bookings, none. We didn't have anything. Okay, so I'm going to show you then. I did another 2 ones. Okay, basically they were, I was looking for, okay, if those 2 didn't work, the first one did work, but basically the Russian couldn't handle the calls because they were so busy. What I did is, okay, so we already have a clear winning format. People like the video. Okay, and the Russian cannot handle calls. As this is a restaurant, a lot of people just come into the business. So what I did is I spent another 25% what I had left, yeah, because I spent a lot of the budget into the bookings in the web, and we didn't get any results. What I did actually is, okay, let me do just engagement, just get views. Okay, in the certain area in Fuengirola. This is based in in Spain. Okay, in a certain location. So what we did is exactly that. Okay, as you see here, we had engagement, exactly the same. What we did is actually another one to try just views. Okay, as you can see, account center account, this was the main results that we wanted to get, not this one actually, but this one. Okay, as you can see, and we reached almost 4,000 people. As you can see here, it had 4,000 views, but reaching 3,500 people. So it went really well. Okay, so our CPM stands for cost per thousand impressions. We had a really low, as you can see here. What is it here? €2.57. Okay, so it's really low. Now, how many of these people went to the actual restaurant? I'm going to go over into that in a second. Now, another one, just go for views. Okay, this exact campaign was specifically built for through place. Through place basically means when a person watch the whole video. Okay, so we had a cost per result very low of 0.00 euros. Okay, so it's really low now. We had a really great cost per result, but we only had 5 euros, so we didn't have a lot of budget here. Yeah, and exactly the same. We had exactly just that ad. Okay, I didn't even want to test all that, so I was just tired of this of this test actually. So as you can see here, what we actually did is we had an impressions of total 20,000. Okay, so nine. Okay, let's be specific here. We did 18,000 new people in the location. Okay, and then another 146 170k. Okay, so around 170k people saw the videos. Okay, so that is extremely well. Now, how many people did actually go to the restaurant? When we talk about people, I don't exactly know, but what I know is orders, about orders. I know because I talked to the restaurant owner, and I do have a video actually with them, giving a review in Spanish. So I won't put that one. We had 170k, yeah, and around I think they told me around 25 to 30 people, let's say 30 people actually bought the pizzas, okay? Different pizzas, not just one order, but different orders. I also went one day to see how it went, and there was a whole table packed of people and they came because of the video, okay? So 30 people. So around just 0.1%. Let's be more specific. 0.2% of the people that saw the ads and the videos did actually go to the actual restaurant. Okay, that was in a week. Okay, that was in a week. Now, I don't know if more people went after. Yeah, but if we actually count, the 0.2% is because of the organic views. If we did it only on the ads, then it would be a lot more. Yeah, if we did the math right now, quick. Yeah, let's do 18,000. Okay, 18,000. So we had 30 clients. 18,000. Yeah, 18,000, and if you do that for times 100, that would be yeah, 60.16%. Yeah, so if it was only 18,000 people, it would be a 0.16%. So now you had to do the math, right? If you can handle the calls, I would strongly suggest to do calls. Now, of course, this is a very tiny budget, okay, very tiny budget. So what I would actually recommend to a lot of people and a lot of restaurant owners is to do two things. Yeah, if you can handle the calls, then I would suggest to do calls instead. Okay, because we had good results. Yeah, we had €4 per call placed. Yeah, with a tiny budget of, I think it was €4 a day. Okay, so it was really really good. Now, if you have a lot of more budget, yeah, I would suggest at least 10 to €15 budget a day. Then I would strongly recommend you to do calls. Okay, because a lot of people are going to call, right? And you can be able to get those calls and have profitable campaigns if you have at least, as I said, €15 a day on budget. Yeah. Now the thing is, all the campaigns I did is just because of a test. My main goal was specifically to get the calls, but the Russian couldn't handle that. So I did all the campaigns. Now, if you want to try bookings, I actually suggest you try bookings with a landing page. But the thing is, you have to have more budget, right? The thing is, we spent around €20, okay, in the campaign, as you saw earlier, and we didn't get any bookings. But the thing is, when you open a new campaign and the website, the landing page is new actually, then Meta doesn't know what people are going to convert. So they need a lot of testing, yeah, and they need a lot of clicks into the landing page. And as we only use €20 as a budget, so we didn't get that test, right? We didn't get a lot of testing there. So yeah, that being said, I recommend firstly getting around €100 to be invested into the landing page, because that way Meta, yeah, has a really complex algorithm, so they exactly know after spending some money into the ads, they're going to show the ads to specific people that are going to book a table, right? And then if you want just views, as I said, then you can have views for really, really cheap. Now, you need some systems in place in order to people who saw the video got into the restaurant. So it's a very complex system with a tiny budget of just €50, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. I think it was a really interesting video for you as a restaurant owner, as a person that wants to market a restaurant. So if you like this video, just subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.